Thanks, Greg. Good morning, Josh. What do you see as the top priority for your club during these final four games here?
Yeah, I think it's just trying to get all aspects of our game as polished as possible in preparation for the playoffs. You know, either of the teams that looks like we'll be playing here have really elite offensive abilities and some really amazing, talented offensive players. So, getting our defensive structure in order. I feel like the last few games we've played, really solid defensive games actually, and so that's trending in the right direction. But just trying to get everything in order and firing on all cylinders.
We'll go next to Mike McIntyre from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks, Greg. Good morning, Josh. Just your thoughts on your pairing with Neal. Not sure of his status for tonight, but at least the other night in the lineup. What did you like from it, and would you like to maybe see more of that going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Obviously, he's a phenomenal player, and he does so many good things out there in the game. And we haven't spent much time together really over the last couple seasons since he's been here, but it was a lot of fun to play with him. I feel like we complement each other pretty well, and can sort of speed the pace of the game up, through the neutral zone and no zone and breakouts. I think those are sort of strengths of ours individually. So I think we complement each other well. He's just having another fantastic season, and it's a lot of fun getting the chance to play with him.
We'll go next to Kelly Moore from 680 CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Hey, good morning, Josh. The last time you played Ottawa, you in particular had a very busy night. Was it something that happened during that game that gave you all those opportunities to be so involved offensively, or is that just kind of a concerted effort that you are making down the stretch here?
I think, in that game in particular, I got a lot of really nice passes from guys. I think one of the things that, Paul talks about and I feel is accurate is sometimes, when you're shooting the puck, you're usually involved, or you're around the puck, or you're engaged. And, I felt, like I was really engaged that night for sure, to put myself in spots to shoot the puck. But, I think about a number of the passes that I got from guys, obviously with the culmination being the great pass from Neal prior to my goal. Sometimes nights just happen like that. And, but I feel like, like our entire group, trying to raise my game in preparations for the playoffs and, bring that highest level of play going into the most important time of the year.
We'll go back to Ken Weeb. Go ahead, Weber.
Thanks, Josh. I know it's still an early timeline, but what's it like to see Nikolai Ehlers step back on the ice here today?
Yeah, it's great to see him. Obviously, it's great to see him in the room, being that he wasn't on the road trip with us. But, it's great to see him back skating now. And he's having just an amazing year for us. And he's, gone to just like a totally another level as a player. And, I was obviously sad for him to see him go down, but having him back now is back skating and around the guys. He brings a ton of energy to the group. And hopefully he can be back playing with us soon, because we certainly miss him.
And we'll go next to Mike McIntyre from the Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Josh, in a season like this, you guys have, I guess, had to get used to kind of just going with the flow. Tonight originally was to be the last regular season game. You'll play 3 more after this. What's it like, though, not even knowing yet when the playoffs start? Is that, would you like to have maybe a firm date, or is that something you just sort of wait and hear and just adjust on the fly?
I mean, honestly, Mike, I think you could probably agree, and all of us could agree, that in the last 14 months, we've all had to sort of live life on the fly and make some adjustments as different things have changed seemingly weekly or daily. So, it is what it is. You know, I think we're all better at handling those things than we used to be, just simply out of necessity. So just excited to see the X beside our name, that we're getting into the playoffs. And when they say the first game is, we'll be ready to go and excited.
And final question, Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Josh, you touched on tightening up the defensive zone play. Obviously, just the 3 goals allowed at even strength in the last 4 games. What stood out about the adjustments your group has made since you had a little trouble with the rush game with the Oilers?
Well, I mean, we haven't played against McDavid since then, but I think honestly we've it's a five-man commitment on the ice, and obviously including Helly, but or LB, but the commitment to one, not feed into the rush game of the opponent through turnovers or plays through the neutral zone, or specifically near the other team's blue line, where if there's elite offensive players in the other team, they'll transition and you're in trouble. But also the commitment to have our forwards working back for a defenseman, or defenseman having a hard gap, and it's really a five-man commitment to shutting down the rush chances against, and we definitely have improved at that. I feel like you said, there's been some nice results there defensively, and we're just going to have to continue to commit to doing that here, because we know, like I said earlier, we're going to face some pretty dynamic players in the playoffs, no matter who we're playing. So we need to be ready for that.